Hello and welcome to Squabble, a noisy quarrel about something petty or trivial. I'm Carter.
And I'm Jacob.
And what are we doing today, Jacob?
The age-old dispute about
It is pretty age-old.
two mammals. And I don't mean us. We are just two mammals, but I'm talking about the felines and the canines.
Dogs versus cats. That's
Dogs
right.
versus cats.
That could be our new thing. Instead of Squabble,
Two mammals talk
two
about
mammals.
stuff.
No, but yeah, we're doing dogs versus cats. If you know us, you know we're both dog people.
Yeah.
We're both dog people, but I'm going to be arguing devil's advocate today, and I'm going to argue for the felines. You know,
Is this one that you've
God
actually
created
changed?
all animals equal, so
Is this one that you've actually changed your mind about? Or are you still technically a dog person?
After doing so much research, I do like cats a
So
little
you
bit
have
more.
changed your own mind.
I respect cats more, and I respect cat lovers, but I am still at heart a dog person, and I will maybe explain more, but I don't want to get your hopes up or anything like that because you're about to be destroyed in this argument.
So you think, but I can already say I hate cats. No offense to cat people out there. I don't hate you, to you cat lovers, but I do hate your your choice of pets, your preference.
You hear that? Jacob hates you, cat lovers. You want to get started? You want me to bring up? I'll bring up my point.
Okay,
first.
you can go first because you seem like you have more organization over there.
I do. I have two whole I got pages of notes here. My first point is you don't need to take care of cats.
Okay, can I stop you right there?
Of course.
Are you saying cats are for lazy people?
No, I'm saying that
Cats are for people who have commitment issues. 'Cause that's what I'm hearing.
No, the cats, they are so self-sustainable. They can hunt for themselves. They are much easier to potty train. You put a litter box down, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, that's a toilet." That they know. They clean themselves, dude. They clean themselves.
Okay, I'd like to point out a lot of people
clean themselves.
A lot of people have outside dogs which do the same thing.
Outside dogs
you
do
still
not
have to
clean
feed
themselves.
them. Okay, but they'll take care of themselves.
And you still have to feed them. They barely.
Okay.
No dog takes
I'll
care
accept
of
that.
themselves.
I'll accept that. Yeah, cats are for lazy people. I'll give you that.
My last point. Cats have a shorter lifespan. So
There you go. Non-committal.
So you don't have to.
Issues.
You don't have to take care for them as long because they have a shorter lifespan.
So you're saying for people who don't really want a pet or a friend, they just want what? Well, okay. Well, that's one of my points. I'm just gonna go ahead and stop you before your second point. What are cats for? Why would you get a cat? Just cause? Just why not?
They
cute. Offer no anything. Okay, cats are not cute. Okay,
Sure
compared to dogs, they are not cute.
Cats, kittens. You know a kitten is cute.
Okay, the occasional kitten will be cute, but not any cuter than a puppy.
I think a lot of people would disagree with that.
Look, there's a picture right here. Look at that.
That's a biased picture.
It is a biased picture. But still.
Let me go on to my second point here.
Okay.
Cats are famous.
All cats?
You want me to list off some famous cats?
Sure, go for it.
McGonagall from Harry Potter.
Wait, first of all, she's not a cat. She's a person that turns into a cat.
Well, why would she choose to pick a cat?
I don't think you choose. I think it chooses you.
This is not a discussion about Harry Potter. Let me move on. 2, Grumpy Cat.
Dead meme. Only old Facebook people use Grumpy Cat.
But he is still famous.
Okay.
Number 3, Tigger.
Yeah.
Okay. The Cheshire Cat.
Okay, yep.
Garfield.
Yep, I'm hearing
Hello Kitty. Puss in Boots.
Okay. How about, there's plenty of famous dogs.
Name some.
Lady in the Tramp. All characters are dogs.
What's the dog's name?
Oliver.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. And then Lady. Her name is Lady. It's Lady in the Tramp.
Okay, I think that's actually true.
And how about all dogs go to heaven?
You're just naming movies.
No, all about dogs.
Well,
that's one of my points.
You want to know some more famous cat movies?
No, I was going to say the same thing. I can't name a single cat movie right now.
What? Are you kidding me?
I'm thinking I can't name a single
I wrote some
cat
down.
movie. Okay.
The Lion King. Pink Panther.
Are those really cats, though?
The Cat in the Hat.
Okay.
Disney's Aristocats. That was a good movie, and
Okay.
you know it.
Out of
That's
all of
underrated.
those, only one of those movies was actually about cats. Domestic
lions
house
are
cats.
cat. We're not
Okay,
talking about
see,
domestic
look.
house cats.
Whoa.
I mean, we can be. We're talking about all cats. There's no discrimination against the cat where the
Okay.
cats live.
Okay. If we're doing that, then all those things you said about cats feeding themselves and stuff, wolves do that. Wolves clean themselves. Wolves take care of themselves.
I don't think wolves clean themselves.
They do. They clean. I've seen it. I'll look up a cat or a dog licking itself.
Can I continue with the point I was
Yeah,
originally
you can
making?
continue.
Okay. Famous cats. The Sphinx. Egyptians
Yeah,
used
that's
to
true.
praise cats as gods.
But-
yeah.
But were your dogs on? Were your cats honored as war veterans? Because dogs have been multiple times.
Well, I think that's
They've
just
saved lives.
stupid.
No, dogs save lives.
Only because they're trained to.
Yeah. Can you train a cat? No.
Actually, let me piggyback onto that comment into my next point, where you can train a cat. Did you know that in Canada, they replaced messenger pigeons with messenger cats during war?
Okay.
Yeah, they
How
tied
about-
messages around the cat's collars, and they ran around and gave messages to people.
In Canada, Canada's weird. That doesn't count. You want to hear about this? You want to hear about this dog? Okay.
Sorry, Canadians.
In his police career, this yellow lab detected more than 3,329 kilograms of explosive RDX, 600 detonators, 249 hand grenades, and 6,406 rounds of live ammunition, saving thousands of lives. He passed away from cancer at age 8. He is a true hero. He saved 6,406 rounds of live ammo. That's 6,406 lives he just saved. Potentially.
I don't.
What about this one?
Oh, okay.
This is Stubby. He was a mascot for the Yankee division in the 102nd Infantry, but he was also a soldier. He learned to salute, knew the bugle calls, and then he learned to detect dangerous mustard gas and would scout for wounded soldiers between battles. He saved people's lives too. Found mustard gas and found wounded soldiers to help for him.
Can dog even? But the dog doesn't
He's a
know
decorated
what it's
World War II
doing.
veteran.
They just trained
Okay,
him to do
that's
that.
a good point. So you said dogs don't feel emotion. Dogs can't don't do that.
No.
Okay, how about
sure.
this? Okay, here we go. Okay, it's one of the chemical. Here we go. There is oxytocin. That's how it's said. Oxytocin is a chemical. This is someone saying about it. It's one of the chemical measures of love in mammals. Humans produce the hormone in our brains when we care about someone. For example, when we see our spouse or child, the levels in our bloodstream typically rise by 40 to 60%. So this is the same kind of stuff when you see your lover or your child, your offspring. This is what your brain is doing. Neuroscientists check the oxytocin levels in both cats and dogs after playing with their owners. The results show the hormone increased by an average of 57.2% in dogs, but only by 12% in cats. So when you play with your dog, they are having the same emotion towards you as you would have towards your lifelong partner.
Okay.
Dogs love their humans.
Touche.
Sorry.
It's hard. It really is hard to argue with that. But let me piggyback off that one as well. And cats are also smart. Cats. You're saying that dogs are war heroes because they detect all this kind of gas and stuff, but cats have 300 million brain neurons. You know how many dogs have?
What?
Take a guess.
I don't know. I'd say probably not as many, but I have.
Wait, 160 million.
Okay, wait.
That's
I don't
almost
know.
200 million.
May I ask where you got
No, you
these?
cannot ask. I'm not done.
Okay, fine. You finish.
That's nearly a 200 million neuron difference, which means that cats have a greater capacity for information processing than dogs.
Okay, well, I have a website right here that says the exact opposite. So may I ask where you got your information
Wait, what does
from?
yours say?
Mine's from National Geographic, so mine's like an official site. I don't know where you got yours
I'm
from.
pretty sure I got it from the same site.
What?
National
This
Geographic, what you doing?
This is our dogs smarter than cats. Science has an answer. One of our most contentious debates may now have an answer. Dogs, it turns out, have about twice the number of neurons and cerebral cortexes than what cats have, which suggests that they could be twice as intelligent.
Well,
There we
this
go.
is
There you
awkward.
go.
So what we're really discovering here is that National Geographic is kissing butts.
In each of the dog's brains, despite varying in size, researchers found about 500 million neurons, more than double the 250 found in the cat's brain.
Well, we're going to have to do a little bit more research on this topic, apparently, because...
okay, well, let's go back to... I had a point of why you even get a cat, okay? Well,
okay, sure. Continue on your point.
No, you can... I'm asking you.
Oh, why
and then
would
I'll
I
go back
even get
to
a cat?
Why would you get a cat? What purpose would they serve?
Companionship.
Not companionship, okay?
What
Or at
do
least
you
not...
mean,
Okay,
not?
let me say. Maybe slight companionship, but not nearly as many of a dog... Not nearly as much
How do you
companionship
measure
as a
companionship?
dog. How do you measure... What do you mean?
You say there's not nearly as much companionship with a cat than
How
a dog.
about this?
What does that
Well,
mean?
this is a very famous. They made a movie about it. Hachiko. That's another dog movie. It's a famous dog. It's
Not as good as
his
Cat in the
owner.
Hat.
Maybe I don't know. I haven't seen the Cat in the Hat movie. Is weird. You can't say that.
Actually, that was pretty weird. I don't know why I put it on my list.
So this dog went and it stood at a train station every day. It sat waiting for a train to come every day for 9
seen the
years,
trailers
9
for this
months,
movie,
and
actually.
15 days because his owner went out to the mines or something and died. And his dog stood there for every day, would go to the same train station waiting for him for 9 years. If that's not commitment, I don't know what is.
That is.
I need a man
real
who's committed as that dog.
Well, I can't argue with that. It is true that dogs are more, I guess, loyal to their owners, while cats serve. It's kind of like personalities. You know, they have different personalities, and I think the owner picks the personality that best suits them. You know.
So you're saying cats are for mean people? Cold-hearted, mean people?
No. Yeah, opposites attract, you know? So someone who
How about this? There's a dog, Bobby the Collie. He got lost on a family vacation in Illinois in 1926. He was gone for over 6 months when he turned up at the family home in Oregon. He got lost in Illinois, went all the way back to Oregon, and found his owners.
that's pretty
That's
impressive.
commitment.
You want to know some scientifically why cats are better than dogs?
Well, apparently they have more neurons, but that's not what I would say.
that first of all, that's true, but we'll find that out later.
We'll get back to you.
Yeah, we'll get back to you.
Hey,
about
follow
that
us on Instagram. We'll let you know.
Yeah, at Squabble Podcast. Let's see. Scientifically, cats are better than dogs. Did you know that cats have played a significant role in making over 40 dog species go extinct?
Cats are evil. Once again, I'd like
Did
to
you
point
know-
out they killed dogs. What? That's sad.
Oh no, this is just evolutionary. Evolutionary progression. I guess.
It's just progression of life.
Yeah, and they're better at it.
Well,
Did you know that
they're better at surviving? Is what you're saying.
Did you know there was no evidence that dogs have ever wiped out any cat species ever?
Well, it's because dogs love people. We already discovered dogs have the ability to be nice.
Yeah, and it's going to get them killed in life. Did you know that cats are more effective hunters than dogs?
I feel like that one's
Let me read you a little bit, okay?
okay. Read me a little bit.
In an article titled Cats versus Dogs, scientists confirm that felines are better from an evolutionary perspective, end quote. It states the following. Some dog species, such as wolves, were effective killing machines, chasing down their prey at high speed and devouring it. All surviving dog species fall into this quote-unquote runner camp. But other dog species ambushed their prey in a manner similar to the cat family. However, these dogs weren't as good as the cats at this technique, and all the dog species who used it are now extinct. Dr. Silvestro explained.
What can I know his qualifications?
You should go, I don't know, dude. I didn't research Mr. Dr. Silvestro. He explained, quote, the cats have retractable this is probably how he talks. The cats have retractable claws, which they only
don't like
pull
this.
out.
They only pull out.
Yo, you
Please
cut me off. It's a really interesting place.
That's why the dogs went extinct. The cats would be going extinct too. They only carry on.
Let me regain my manners here. Okay. You want me to do a different voice for that one?
No, just read it normally.
The cats. Okay. The cats. Basically, he said the cats have retractable claws so that
they stay sharp.
Yeah, so they stay sharp, while the dogs, after a few years, they would die early because their claws became dull and they couldn't kill things very effectively. So they were at an evolutionary disadvantage. I like that word, that term, I guess. Evolutionary disadvantage.
They weren't able to carry on in life.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
And then my second point there is that cats are smarter with more neurons, but apparently that's debatable.
Yeah, for who knew? Okay. How about this?
Rebuttal that.
You say cats. Okay, well, for that they're better at hunting?
Yeah, that they're better evolutionary.
I mean, there's a lot more dogs in the world.
I bet in a few hundred years, we won't have dogs anymore.
But see, what? No way. Dogs are used for so many things that cats right now are the ones that I feel like, I know this isn't true or whatever, but like to humans specifically, like so directly, if cats disappeared, it wouldn't affect us humans so direct. I mean, eventually it would, because they kill mice and stuff. Mice populations overflow, but like us humans directly, we don't use cats for anything.
That's
if they went
actually
away.
Not true. It was something I actually wrote down. Thought it was very interesting. That did you know that about 4 million cats are eaten in Asia? If cats disappeared, Asian
are you
people
condoning
would starve.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, what is the difference between eating like a cat and a cow? But we're not getting into that. That's a different debate.
The Asian food source would drop significantly if all the cats disappeared. That's 400 million cats a year. Yeah, dude.
Okay, so some Asian people are eating them. Yeah, I guess I'll give that to you. But there's a lot more working dogs than there are eating cats.
I will give you that, except for the exception that the cat messengers.
Would you like to know 20 dog jobs? You can stop me at any point. I'm just going to read them off, not get in depth in any of these. But service and assistance work, blind people, therapy work, search and rescue, herding, sled dogs, mascots, hunting and fishing.
Wait, let me stop you. Mascots?
Yeah, man. Here's what it says
plenty
about
of cat mascots.
Here's this one. Dogs have represented groups and organizations from universities to the Postal Service for hundreds of years. Having a canine as a mascot allowed the public to have a personal connection with the institution. Due to their fantastic faces, bulldogs have been a much-used breed when it comes to showing school pride.
Dude.
Are you prideful of your school yet? That's the slogan.
That's a terrible...
Okay, fine. 19 dogs. Okay, here we go. Hunting and flushing. Like flushing out animals, not like the toilet. Okay.
I gotcha.
Guarding and being a watchdog. They save lives. Fighting. Dog fighting is a dark subject. That's what it says. But it has to be included on the list because many dogs were breeded specifically for that.
Have you ever heard of a cat fight?
Okay, well, that's not actually cats fighting. Have you ever heard of a dog fight? Because that is a thing. Dog fighting. Racing. That's a popular sport, dog racing. Water rescue. Truffle sniffing. Truffle sniffing. That's what I do on the weekends. No,
Okay, I'll stop you right there. I get there's a lot of.
How about this one? Cadaver detection dogs. They find dead bodies.
That's kind of sad.
Police work. War dogs.
Okay, I said you're done. We're done.
Rat extermination.
Cats do that. Cats do that better than dogs. I would say.
Entertainment. Have you ever seen
some of the jobs on there.
Have you ever seen? Okay, how about this? Have you ever seen a live action cat movie? You list off cat movies, all animated. Have you ever seen a live action cat movie?
Yes, I have.
Name.
Remember that wizard movie with the cat? He kind of talked like
that. Was a robot though. It was a robot cat.
No, I'm pretty sure they used a real cat.
No, they didn't.
It was like a Disney. I think it was Disney. A witch movie.
It wasn't. It was Sabrina the Teenage Witch or something like that.
Oh, that is what it was. And they had a cat and he talked like this, and he was like.
Yeah, he was
really
sarcastic. But it was an animatronic. They couldn't even train a cat to stand still long enough.
They had a real cat for some
animation
of the parts.
over its mouth.
I'm 90% sure.
I doubt it.
And who cares? This is actually a pretty intense debate. We're both coming up with really good, undeniable points.
Look at this truffle sniff. Have you ever
met? Stop bringing up truffle sniffing.
Have you ever met a cat that does truffle sniffing?
I hope not. That should be illegal.
No, it just means they find truffles. They like for farmers.
Yeah, sure, whatever. let me bring up a point that will blow all other points. Well, actually, maybe I should save it to the very end.
I know what the point is.
Hey, stop reading my stuff.
I haven't read under the bullet points, but I've seen your title of that point.
Anyone who's watching, we sit right next to each other, and we're looking.
You mean anybody who's listening only? You said anybody who's watching.
Right. Well, both people. We sit both right next to each other, shoulder to shoulder, looking at the camera, and so we can see each other's notes, points, and hidden messages that we want to talk about. So we're thinking about sitting across from each other, like shifting the whole table and sitting across from each other. So so we can't see each other's notes because he keeps looking over at my screen, and then like preparing to rebuttal the point that he knows I'm going to make because he read my screen. So we're thinking about switching that up a little bit, but right now we're pretty much we can read off each other's screens.
Yeah, it's bad design. It's a design flaw.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you don't have another point or you want to save one to the end, how about dogs are for people who want variation? Do you know? Okay, if you get a cat, name 5 cat breeds. Go.
Lion.
No, that's different species. That's not breeds.
Okay. Leopard. Cheetah. I'm pretty sure they're
those
the
are
same
different
species. I'm pretty sure they're.
I can look it up. They're not the same. They're 2 different animals.
Fine. Continue.
You can't.
No, I can't. I cannot.
I
Actually, I can. Tabby cat. Huh?
1.
Please continue.
There's 1.
And just because
cat
I
breed.
can't name them doesn't mean that there aren't any.
Okay, there's 340 breeds of dogs. He's looking at how many cat breeds there are. I can guarantee you there's not 340. Let's see. There's not even a definitive answer. 3 breeds.
43 distinct breeds.
Okay, 43 next to 340. Okay, so cats are for people who, they're lazy. They have commitment
Are you
issues.
saying we're basic?
Cats are basic. That's that breed that put it all into one sentence.
It's actually funny that you said that because I'll let you continue.
Okay, well, there's 340 dogs. You want something that can help you hunt? You're a hunter? You get a lab. You want someone that can just be a family dog? You also get a lab. Look, there's a different type of lab. You can get something that'll help you hunt. You can get something that'll help you just if you want to like have a friend. You can get something for anything you want. You just want like a chihuahua, a lap dog, and carry around in a little purse. You ever seen that for a cat?
One of those.
Yeah, I don't condone
actually
that.
Stop you right there. Can we just say that anyone who has a lap, that's the problem with the cat people are arguing against dog people for that reason. Lap dogs.
Yeah, and lap dogs are just like glorified cats.
If you're a lap dog kind of person, that's great. No, I respect that you want to have a lap dog, but I don't
carry it around.
I don't
in a
know
little
why.
Purse.
And don't carry it around in a purse.
Yeah, that's just
and don't carry it in a stroller. I mean,
yeah.
If your dog is bigger.
Burger.
If your dog is a burger, feed it to the Asians.
Yeah, give it to them. They'll eat the cats. That's not racist at all.
I didn't make up the fact. It's real.
We just lost any Asian viewers. That
I love Asian people.
did.
I'm just saying. Apparently, 400,000 cats are eating
You're
that
digging
they eat.
the hole.
4,000.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's in the poorer parts of Asia.
What were you saying? Just finish on what you were saying.
I'm saying that if you own a dog that's no bigger than a rat, you don't own a dog. Just get rid of that dog.
So what was your point after you had another point? I was saying there's all these different types of dogs.
Yeah, and you said that cat people are a basic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're basic because because you're basic, not cat people.
Yeah.
Let me. Did you know that? Where's my point? Oh yeah, 40% of people, more people own dogs than cats.
So the people have spoken.
Well, so
We've already
if you
have an
own a
answer
dog,
here.
you're part of the bigger, larger crowd. You're basic.
Okay.
Everybody owns a dog. Only
because
20% of people of America owns cats.
Yeah, because they know that they're not. They know that they're inferior.
So if you want to be cool,
You know who
and
owns
a hipster,
cats? Crazy cat ladies.
There's crazy dog people too.
There are crazy dog people. They carry around their dogs in strollers.
In purses.
And
they're no bigger than rats.
Yeah. Okay. That's how about dogs? They don't mind being the center of attention. Dogs are fun. Dogs are happy. Dogs are the party people of the pet kingdom. Okay? You ever seen a cat that likes people? No, you have people over. Your dog lays. It's one of your friends. You have the friends over. You get your dog in there too. Lays down on the floor. You guys all have a nice conversation. It's a perfect happy picture. You were opening Christmas presents on Christmas Day. You got the dog over there laying by the fire, You're all drinking hot cocoa. It's a beautiful family setting.
You
want to see where I'm getting to? You have people over at your house. Your cat's gonna run to the other room. One of your friends tries to pick it up. It scratches at their face.
I don't think
leaves you with a bloody face on Christmas morning.
Man, you're making this image that I'm not seeing it. But
Cat's getting in all the empty Christmas present boxes.
Actually, dogs will rip open those Christmas.
But you can
boxes.
train them not to. Can't train a
before.
cat not to.
You can train a cat. I'm pretty sure we've established kind of that
they may or
cats
may
are
not be smarter.
They have more
We don't know.
neurons. What was the website?
National Geographic. That's where I got mine.
Curse you, man.
Yeah,
I
if you
got
want to
there,
find
too.
it, I just looked up "Are dogs smarter than cats?" and it's the first thing that comes up. That's what
Pretty
it's
sure
called.
I searched the same thing and it was at the same website. But anyway, you let me bring up the point
Okay, yeah.
my last really, really good point. The Bible says dogs are evil.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Nope.
You want to know where it says it?
What?
Philippians 3:2 says, "Beware of dogs, beware of evil workers." Dude, it says beware of dogs.
Okay, you know that back then dogs was used as like an insult.
Exactly. You're arguing
they
for
used
me
it as
now.
an insult. They didn't literally mean dogs
Dogs
were
are
evil.
insulting. You heard it here first, folks.
No, dogs used to be, the word dog used to be, just like, I don't want to be profane, so I'm not going to say it, but the female word for dog is used as an insult too. Or the word for a donkey is used as a vulgar word nowadays.
Well,
That doesn't mean that donkeys are evil.
would you like to hear
Another
verse?
Bible verse? Sure, hit me.
Revelations 22:15, buddy. It says, "Outside are the dogs, those who participate in magic arts, the sexually immoral, the murderers, the idolaters, and everyone who loves and practices falsehood." Dogs are sexually immoral and murderers.
Okay. Once again,
Yeah,
that was
you
just
can't argue to that.
That was the same thing as saying like mean people. That's just what dog meant.
Yeah,
it didn't,
dogs are mean people.
It didn't, when it said outside are the dogs with all those people, it didn't mean you would look outside and just see a bunch of evil people plus a bunch of dogs running around.
You were listing off all those dogs that were in the military.
So are you saying the dog?
They're just trying to take over.
No.
Tyranny.
I don't, tyranny? You mean?
No, it's tyranny.
Are you sure? I think it's tyranny.
Debate number 2.
Yeah, here we go.
Tyranny
Right
or
into the next
tyranny.
one.
It's not tyranny.
It's tyranny.
Say that slowly.
Tyranny.
That's not right.
How to
And and that's a stupid point too. Animals cannot be heroes.
what? You tell that to the person who was at the airport when someone tried to bring a bomb on.
But whoever trained the animal and is utilizing the animal is the hero, because the animal is just doing exactly what it was
I beg to
trained to
differ.
do.
So
So you're saying that if someone trained
it's a
the
tool.
dog,
It's a tool being used to do something. That's still pretty amazing. I respect that dog.
but are you saying
That dog's braver than most people.
no, it's not. The dog is just
It's
doesn't
portraying brave
understand.
qualities.
I guess you're portraying.
Yeah,
human
I know
emotions.
I'm portraying emotion on it, but still, I still respect the dog. I still respect it.
I'm not.
I
saying
respect it more than our dog that we had a few years ago that was fat and just sat around all day.
Sydney, rip Sydney.
Yeah, she's dead. It's fine.
I'm not saying that you can't respect it. I respect the dog too, but I'm saying if you
I still think it's a hero.
if a terrorist trains a dog to I don't know, bite the crotch of any police officer nearby, and then the dog does it, it's not really the dog's fault.
You're saying that's not an evil dog. I thought you said dogs
That's
were
not.
evil.
Yeah, that's Dogs are. They all have evil motives.
He went from portraying evilness on dogs to saying you can't portray human emotions and values on animals.
Evilness. Okay.
That's a human value.
I'm just saying
Now
what
you
the
have
Bible
to track
says, man.
that point.
I'm just
Also,
saying,
here's how to pronounce tyranny. Let's see if the mic will pick it
no,
up.
don't play it on the computer. Okay, he's doing it. Touche.
He said tyranny.
If you didn't hear that on the mic, not sure if you picked it up, but it said tyranny.
Tyranny.
So that episode, we're not doing that episode anymore. Cancel that. Scratch it off the schedule. But yeah, dude, a dog cannot be a hero.
I think it can. I think it can be a hero.
So are you saying that the dog that was trained by a terrorist is now a murderer?
Well,
No.
if it killed someone, yes.
But it didn't. It was just doing whatever it was trained to do.
Yeah. I'm saying that I respect that dog less.
But like
There
it
you
didn't
go.
choose really.
But we still okay.
It
If a
doesn't
dog, what do we
understand
do?
that
Okay,
that's
what do
wrong or right.
What do we do to dogs when they attack people? We put them down.
Yeah, but the dog doesn't.
I guess we don't do that as a punishment. That's a bad point.
When the dog finds drugs at the airport,
Yeah.
the dog doesn't know that what it just did was good.
Just,
it didn't,
yes, it does. It knows it's going to get
well,
rewarded.
okay, yes,
It knows that it is good.
but it doesn't know that it was morally.
Okay, yeah. It
Right.
doesn't know it's morally right.
Yeah, and it doesn't have. If it doesn't have, like it
But
won't-
dogs can sense when there's a negative area, like when they're in a negative situation versus when they're in a happy situation. Like there's like studies and stuff to where like if you talk to a dog in a happy voice, then it'll get happy. And
Okay.
so if you're yelling at
Sure.
someone in the other room and your dog is in it, it can tell when you're upset.
Okay, but
So they can tell that everybody's happy when they
let
find
me
the
bring
drugs.
let me bring like an example into this from the Pink Panther, actually, the movie. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Well, there's a bunch of different movies. I'm talking about the one with the he's got like a white
I
mustache.
can't remember his name. It's like Martin something.
I can't remember his name either. It's really funny though. I think they made 2 of them. Anyway, in the movie, he has hamburgers in his pockets, but he doesn't speak very good English. So he goes to the airport, and the dog, like the guard dog, I guess, or he's like the dog supposed to sniff out drugs, is like barking all crazy at the guy, and the cop says, "What's in your pocket? What is in your pocket?" And he's saying like hamburgers, hamburgers, but the police officer can't understand what he's saying, so he lets the dog loose, and the dog
Steve Martin. That's his
Martin.
name.
We were pretty close. Anyway, the dog runs up, jumps on him, and like attacks the guy because there were burgers in his pocket, and the police officer
Told
didn't
him to
know.
attack.
Yeah. Well, what the dog did, the dog thought was right. The dog was like, "Yes, I did what I was supposed to do." But really,
But what it did was right. It listened to its master.
but not because it like
Yeah.
thought that it was morally right. It found the burgers and was like, "Here you go, master. Here's what you told me to get."
but I still
Whether he
think-
found burgers or drugs wouldn't change the way the dog reacted. The dog would just be like, "Yep, I did what was good." So the dog, what a dog does doesn't make it a hero, I don't think, because
I still think it
didn't really
does.
choose to be a hero, I guess.
I still think it does. I mean, okay, what if someone attacked its master and it instinctively, like, a lot of dogs will do that. Like, you don't have to train your dog to be a guard dog. If someone comes into your house at night, it'll bark. It'll freak out. It'll know to protect its territory and its family.
Okay, but that is, I think that's more of
Instinct,
mammal's instincts, not a decision
But it's
to
still-
protect its family
it's-
because that's morally right.
But I think that if you were somehow able to, like, portray to the dog that sniffing out the drugs was protecting, then I think they would have the same reaction as they would to if they were naturally to just out of instinct protect their.
I disagree
family.
because somebody with evil intentions could train the dog to protect
themselves.
themselves, and the dog would have the same
Yeah.
motivation, I guess. But the dog can't make a moral decision not to protect.
I don't know. I still think it is.
If the dog can't do evil, I don't think it can be a hero. That's deep, dude. If the dog can't be evil, it can't be good.
It can't be good, yeah.
Because
I
without
believe
evil,
that, but I still think
there is no good.
I still think we can respect a dog as a hero.
Well, I'm not saying you can't respect a dog.
Just like
I think
you
you
can-
should actually respect all animals. I mean,
Sponsored by PETA.
what?
PETA? What's it called?
Whoa! We're not
PETA?
sponsored by
Pet something Something association. You know what?
I hope it's not. Maybe it is called PETA.
I think it's called PETA.
Oh, you're right. It is.
PETA.
People for Ethical Treatment of Animals.
I don't necessarily agree with everything they say, but
Yeah, we're not like
we're not actually sponsored by them.
we don't have a sponsorship yet. If
Here's
you'd
how
like
to
to
pronounce-
sponsor us,
how to
contact
pronounce-
us. Unless you have any more points, I think.
It's PETA. We just looked up another video how to pronounce PETA.
I guess that's it. Unless you have a point to make.
No, I think we've both presented very good points. I think mine were better.
I disagree, dude. My points
Yeah,
were pretty
well.
good. I don't think we were really equally stood here. So I guess that's it. If you
Yep, I suppose so.
if you keep watching, feel free to subscribe, comment,
Like,
follow,
whatever
whatever kind of
platform you're
social
on, yep.
media you're on, whether it's like iTunes or YouTube, anything. If you're on iTunes, you can go ahead and write us a 5-star review
Please do.
or a
You know what? Yeah, if
4-star.
you disliked it, go ahead, write us a bad one. I respect it.
Yeah, we take criticism
Yeah.
very well. Constructive criticism. Don't be a jerk. I mean,
Yeah,
we have
please.
feelings, but
I don't.
Good grief. You can also, and you can listen to us on iTunes, SoundCloud, and a YouTube. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Squabble Podcast.
Lots of shout outs today.
Yeah, we're just giving shout outs left and right and middle and backwards, diagonal. And that's it. I guess we'll snap you later.
Yeah.
Snap you later.
Okay, that's enough.